kill for Jim.
Oh my God,
Jim's
Jim!
looking pretty good. It's gonna be a triple kill. Jim comes on fire. Jim comes on fire.
He had the right angle, but couldn't land the shot. The dark scope, the two-piece! Oh my God! He was down to 1 second on the clock.
Já pegou bala na cara do Master. O Omairinho vai tentando fazer o primeiro. Da estátua vai tentar o tiro porrada e bomba! Vem! Clutch muito difícil de vencer, mas...
Square on the body that you hit. He no-scoped for Apollo right there. He no-scoped.
termina eliminando a Hackney, igual queda solamente positivo por parte de repente, sigue la primera baja de este round, se da cuenta que no se
All right, ladies and gentlemen, I think one of the most exciting days of the Mobile Mayhem season is here. We've got Devious and we've got Omni, and you know, a big shout out to Devious for talking all that crap and inspiring this matchup to happen. And of course, we've got to be joined by Verdict, you know, EU's own golden child over here.
Yeah, boy, this is a day we've been waiting on for how long now, man? What, 2 weeks ago it happened? Devious came in chat, you know, just as Devious does. They come through, they bring some high energy in and say, wow, these qualifiers, you know, we'd smoke all these guys. And all of a sudden, you know, we start to see Omni play and we're like, well, I don't think that is the case. And here we are, you know, about to hash it out. This is about to be, you know, one of those matchups that we'll continue to talk about for a few weeks, right?
Definitely, and I think one in specifically, or in particularly, that had stood out was Rihan came in and was like, I am better than all of these snipers. And when you're up against the likes of Devious and Capo, that is certainly going to be a pretty interesting matchup. So we'll have to see. It did largely, to me, sound like from the admins that EU doesn't really care who has the ping, but we're going to try our best to get an even amount of games on ping. I believe we're starting off the hardpoint standoff is going to be NA is the goal. Devious, of course, you know, they wanted NA servers, so we'll be getting into it here shortly. And Verdict, you want to run over the best of 3 we've got for us?
No, I will run over the best of 3 and then a little bit more. Actually, we're gonna be running the best
Actually,
of
wait.
5.
Actually, I think it's a best of 5. Yeah, good call. Good
Yeah,
call.
yeah. I was trying to do the slow strike, but you didn't even give me a chance to put the knife in your chest. So GG's, denominate corrected is there. We're gonna be starting things off with the hardpoint standoff, where our goal is to get that NA ping to start things off. SnD firing range is gonna be an EU ping lobby. If we bail out multiple times on the first map, it's due to that. Third game is gonna be a raid domination. Game 4, Hackney Yard, hardpoint. And if we go to that game 5, it is going to be a coin flip to decide who's going to have the ping. But right now, it's looking like we've got a Crossfire SnD for game 5. So without further ado, the moment we've all been waiting for, who is going to come out on top? Are we going to be staying Devious, or are we going to be rolling with that Omni pack? Omni on top.
Stay omnious. I'm gonna give it just a second before we switch over, just because obviously a cross-regional game we might have no ping, no party situation, but it doesn't look like that's gonna be the case. We're getting right into it, guys and girls.
Yep, game number 1, P number 1. I think you're transitioning.
Oh, we did the quick transition. We're good to go,
nice.
but
There we
yeah,
go. Hey,
we're good to go, man.
I'm loving it. Look at that. Day came to party, bro. I got my cup full. We're ready to rock and roll. P1, spicy one already. As you can see, Courtyard, the slide peek there from Devious picks up 1, and Rehan gonna get a refrag there. Not a lot of time on the hill so far here for Omni, but plenty of time here to get the contested. As we can see, multiple players on the point. Neen gonna push in. Neen gonna catch one body, and this is Devious staying Devious off the rip, and I gotta say, it is already delivering. We're not even into this P2 transition yet, and I'm already digging the vibes, the energy.
Yeah, it's definitely been a pretty solid one so far. We've got a slight lead for Devious, which you could definitely say is a little bit to be expected, since we are playing on the NA ping. It'll be interesting going back and forth, trying to get the ping for each of these teams as the games continue here today, but only 4 points separate them off the bat. And, again, I think theoretically we're on NA ping right now. So Devious, they had a slight lead, but it is Omni with a first break into the point. We do have Rehan contesting, but multiple players from Omni are starting to make their way in. Ty gonna find 1, Jim finds 2, and just like that, Omni make the break and take themselves the lead, even if it's only temporary.
Yeah, it's gonna be temporary, and they're gonna get the full break here, and I think they're gonna be able to settle in for spawns, as now it's about 28 seconds left to go in the point. We've got a neck-and-neck game so far. I gotta say, this is about as even as it's gonna get for an exhibition match of this caliber. But with that being said, I still got to feel for some of the EU players. I know when we were jumping in the lobby, I was listening into Jim's chat, and it was talking about how Ty was super tired. I'm not seeing that reflected in gameplay right now, but he did have a slow start. Denisio gonna be outs in the corner right there, trying to play his life. As we can see, P3 coming through, about 17 points separating the two, and off the rip, P3 looking like the guys over to Omniscient are going to be able to hold the hill, but for how long now? As you can see, they are literally surrounding the building. Top side, compromised, 2 players push in. Jim going to find 1 with his death machine before he's taken down. The break is going to be swift. That is going to be code on point. Rocking it out here for Devious, and they've got an early advantage. They've got a little bit of streaks to go along with it, and you can already see it. The spawns still not solidified here. You got 2 people spawning back alley, 1 spawning tractor, and the battle for that P4 site is about to come through. Denisio finds 1 to get the break, but not getting a lot of time there on the hill. Looks like Beetle might be going for some scrap time, and this is going to be interesting now, as I see Zolf trying to hold his on P4, as they have already opted to rotate, and is going to find a few bodies for heat drops.
Yeah, and Gethilia pushed out towards boxes to cover, and the Hunter-Killer takes him down. Ty there for the rotation. Is going to lock that one down, though, and it does look like it's going to be Omni first on the hill for P4 here. Grab Vortex coming out by Ty. Definitely a great opportunity here. Maybe pulled it out a little bit early, but, sometimes that's just the case, and gonna get that 1 shot off, not really finding anything. Capo does find 1 in Ning. Jim, looking mid, was looking for Zolf, does get the kill. And this is looking so far like it could be a big hill for the side of Omni. Rihan does find 2 with the Annihilator before getting taken down. Denisio with 2 in the Sparrow. And we've got such a close game right now.
Yeah, we are. This is potentially going to be a full hold here for Omnius. This might be able to give them the advantage rolling into that P1 reset. Now we're going to 250. It's not going to be a 150 game. Nobody wants to see that. Playing with those new rule sets. I know we were talking about on the spawn last night. Not a 100% commitment from everybody to say that they liked it, but the fact of the matter is it got voted on, and here we are. Right now, it is a 91 to 89 point game. P1 reset first time around. A little bit of a transitional kill there from Zolf as he catches Ty to die out in the open, and now P1 yet again going to be in favor of Devious. They've got a little bit of a lead now, and Ning, just 2 beautifully placed gravity vortex, one of those operators that Day and I just absolutely enjoy when it's used properly. Ty going to be able to take down 1 Capo, going to find 1 to break. What about 20 seconds in is going to favor the side of Omni. Right now, this is literally a back and forth game. There's no clear, decisive team taking the advantage, and I got to say, with Devious having the ping advantage, I would have expected them to start a little stronger here in this hard point.
Well, with the ping advantage and also how much crap they talked, you would hope that they would have been able to back it up on the NA servers. And they still might, they could still come through with the win, but it's very, very even right now.
Yeah, it's literally gone back and forth right now, and I'm taking a look at the kill feeds. Jim's the first person to 20. Didn't expect that. Jim popping off, man. I know he's getting back to his content creation vibes. Setting the bar high right now here in this first matchup. This first game has been a bloodbath for both teams. P2 transition is going to come through. Omni going to hold the perimeter down. Zolf gets a break on the outside, but Jim right there to pick up the frag. And Omni doing Omni things right here. Just looking absolutely incredible in this transition. We got about 20 seconds in. This is when they're starting to put the dit in the old Devious pack. Now Ning, huge frags right there. Finds 1. Can he find the second? He can. Does get the break. Short-lived, though, because Capo is going to be there on the contest, but Ning might have made a little bit of a break there all by himself, and all of Devious are going to be able to capitalize on it. So Zolf rocking the Sparrow is going to find a few. Sparrow short-lived, and now Denisio on the contest. Jim down low, going to get the shots. Jim's earned a Predator missile. Going to go ahead and rock it. He's going to get the call-outs. You can see how slowly he's starting to utilize that. Got to give those call-outs to the team. That's going to be crucial because this P3 transition, 6 points separate the 2 teams. Going to be massive for either one.
And Beetle with a really big nade going to take down, I believe that was Capo in the stairs. Ning comes through, does pick up the kill with the Grav Vortex before getting taken down, and now you can see Code looking for a wall bang with that Death Machine. Can't quite find it, doesn't know Denisio's on the stairs, and Denisio in the background is going to pick up that kill onto Beetle. Devious struggling to get back in the picture here. They started off with a lead, but it's Omni starting to take it a little bit further, and it's going to be a double kill with Denisio with the Sparrow shot there. Does drop immediately after, but Jim is here to help light him up. Ty as well. And this is a big hold for Devious thus far. And now you can see... Yeah. Or for Omni. And now you can see we do have a break for Devious, but we also have spawns for next.
We got spawns for next. We also got streaks for Denisio and Jim. Jim's got a lightning strike. He's actually going to go ahead and rock it right here. This P4 point is actually about to be very spicy now. As I'm taking a look at it, Beetle's got a great hold here on boxes. Jim's going to get 1 with the lightning strike there. Now Denisio's going to pop his off and see if he can find somebody too. It is going to activate as a micro UAV too, because you can see how the players kind of like dot up, give a little bit of call out there. Not much value out of the hits, but again, that little UAV, the little time he got on the actual screen, massive. Dean comes through, is going to be able to take him down. Denisio still has his cluster strike, and this is the point that Devious needed here to go ahead and saddle up the troops, rally them up, and right now Ning is going to be able to hold the push off for a little bit, but that Grav Vortex was beautifully placed. They didn't get any points out of it.
Yeah, Zolf comes through with 3 in the feed and looking like a big hold for Devious here. They've retaken the lead we're still only sitting at about a 20-point difference for these two teams. Could go either way, but Devious had put themselves in a position where they're within a full hardpoint hold away from closing things out. We do need a little bit extra for the side of Omni, and you know, again, it was Devious that came in talking all that crap, so they're trying to sit here and prove that they can back it up. Ning comes through, does find 2 in the feed, 32 for Ning, Grab Vortex is out. And Ning and Jim actually pretty much tied up for top frag. 33 for Jim and 32 for Ning right now. Everybody else in their 20s, nobody really struggling. Ty is bottom frag right now with 20 on the board. But man, what a match this has been.
Yeah, this is an exciting one. This is going to get real sweaty here towards the end now, as we're about 40 points away from Devious closing it out. But guess what? Devious aren't on the point. They got spawns for new, which is great. And I would assume even with Ning's fragging power, he's going to hold back on this push. Does look for the push through the back alley area. But guess what? They are on the front side. Shots going to come raining in. Nobody is going to drop on that backside. Now we're going to be fighting for spawns here in this P2 site. And you know what? If you die here, it's crucial. That is going to be huge. Ning picks up a massive frag right there, and look where Ty spawns at on the backside of boxes. Not too far. Back alley would have been worse, and I think that's where the side of Devious actually get the spawns at. Now the break is going to come through. Ty going to go ahead and anchor the way, and now we've got a full hold here. 4 players alive in the mix, all on this P2 spawn site. They're bunkering down. They want the sites for themselves, but Jim spawning out. Denicio's going to lead in with the break. Nobody there to help Ty. Ty's the only one in the point right now. I'm trying to see what's his point of view. Does able to stay alive, so the lead going to continue in favor of Omni. And right now, Devious might have came in and talking all that smack, but I got to say, Omni hanging with the best of the best, even on NA server pings.
Oh, Rihan with a big kill, though. Might be able to get into the point. They do need to contest here, but Denicio gonna take him down with the Sparrow. But Devious have done enough to at least prevent Omni from coming through with the win here. And now they've got to be super cautious because Omni, they're here ready to go for next. Code comes through with the wall bang. They're pushing on up to point. Can Devious salvage this? Only 3 points to go for the side of Omni.
Yeah, but they're doing a great job shutting down this staircase. Gonna have to wait. Ty looking for the shots on the backside of the building. Beetles drop. No perimeter control here for Devious, the last player alive. One more to deal with. That is, oh my god, the shots. Ty gets it with the MW11. The break comes through and it's massive. Omni smoking that Devious back here in game number 1. 250 to 232. I was like, man, that's got to be an error, right? No, that's definitely the points. It was a nail-biter of a performance, but Omni come through and prevail in the game 1 on NA servers. Absolutely beautifully done.
Yeah, and I got to say, that made the game incredibly even, right? I mean, that was right down to the wire. An incredible game for these two teams. Ty was struggling early on. We were talking about him at one point having the lowest skills in the lobby. It was at 20. I mean, everybody was pretty much doing solid. Comes through with 35. Ties up with top frag of Devious and is only
3
1
minutes
behind Jim. And
3
yeah,
minutes on the objective, my god. 3:17. Like, where did they do that at?
yeah, definitely a solid game between these two teams. And you can see chat going a little bit crazy on the play coming through, the MW11 triple kill there at the end. And dude, that's why you cannot sleep on this Omni team. And again, guys, we're on NA ping for game 1. We're going to be trying to pull EU ping for game 2, which will be our search and destroy. As a matter of fact, I think I can bring that up for everybody once again. We're going to be going on to a firing range search and destroy. So definitely going to be a big test for Rihan, who again, when we had the EU qualifiers going on, and even I think the first day of the EU season he was in, and he was like, yo, I'm a better sniper than everybody in this game right now. And dude, that's a game,
a bold statement.
bro, that game that was going on had Denicio, had Jim, had Capo, had Lucky. I mean,
I mean, I don't know of
I think
any
a Dark
other,
Wizard
like,
Till-
game that we saw like that day that displayed, better sniping skills than in that matchup alone. Like Lucky was hitting ridiculous shots. Dark Wizard is legendary with the shots. Capo doesn't even snipe anymore, but when he does pick up a sniper, he is just a demon with the sniper in hand. DLQ Locus, it don't matter what he picks up. Dude is cracked. Gonna be looking for both of those guys in this next matchup now, as Jim might be sniping. We'll have to see. It's gonna be a firing range search and destroy, and the goal is to get that EU ping. So hardpoint standoff, not favoring Devious. They're on NA servers. Do they stand a shot here? And if they get 3-0'd, will they continue to come and chat and talk crap?
Well, we'll definitely have to see. It does look like we have a substitution in. Sickall coming in for the search and destroy. He's been a crazy sniping talent, so definitely could mix things up here. But, not only, were we looking at the likes of that first game being NA ping and Devious, theoretically having the advantage there, but we already know that it is way, way, way later in Europe than it is here. I mean, in the UK alone, we're looking at it being midnight, right? So you start factoring in that not all these players are from Eastern Europe, and now you're looking at it's 1 o'clock, it's 2 o'clock, So we'll definitely see as we get into this one. I don't expect that to be a weapon that Zulf actually uses, right? We don't actually see the ASM-10?
No.
Okay.
No, we don't. We haven't seen the ASM-10 for a while. We are going to go ahead and rock with it now, as game number 2 is supposed to be on EU servers. I'm assuming it is there because...
I'm assuming it's there, or like they said before the game started, that they don't really care. So.
No, they don't.
Ning! Oh my god, I feel bad for missing it. Ning opens up with 3, but Jim, was that a collat?
Doesn't matter. He's dead now. It's going to be left to Ty to die, who's in a 1v3. He's going to be swarmed. Doesn't see the guy on his right. That's Zulf. ASM-10 or not, that was a type, obviously. But big opening round here on the defense for the side of Devious. They're up 1-0 in the search, but down 1-0 in the series. So I'm assuming we're on EU ping. I'm going to go ahead and check Jim's chat just to see. He's on 60 ping, so they are not on EU ping. So we are still in the NA servers. They don't care. They'll take it wherever they can get it. And right now, Gathelia opening the floodgates, finds one, but is dropped instantly. 2 for 1. Make it 2 for 2. Zolf, you can get some too, my guy. Ty finds one. And now the bomb is going to be picked up. It is a 2v2 even matchup. But Rihan finally gets on board with a kill for himself now. So Ning and Rihan looking to take down Ty and Denisio and get this bomb defused now. Let's see. He's got 40 seconds on the clock. Can they make the break day?
Well, we'll have to see. You can see Ning and Rihan playing their twos pretty strong, pushing up together. Denisio pretty far away from Ty, who's laying down here mid. You can definitely see that Ty has that information on the sounds being played there. And, dude, Rihan rotates right into the doorway, and sure enough, Ty going to pick that one up. And it is going to be a round going over to the side of Omni, and hopefully Ronan will get our overlay swapped so that the sides are correct. Ain't no big deal. We'll get it there in a second.
Welcome to EU. I get sold on a regular basis right now. It's not Verdict. It's Day in.
Hey, looks like it's already fixed.
There. Hey, look, in real time. I love it. Ronan, Robot, Ronald, the man, the myth, the legend.
Our favorite robot.
Yeah, our only robot, actually. Zolf catches Capo in the transition there. 1-for-1 trades. His code has been dropped. Zolf, a little bloodthirsty there, takes down Denisio now. Jim looking for the refrag. Is he going to be able to hit the shot through the trailer site? But is going to get contested here. Oh, you got to hit that one, Jim. That's tough. You throw you up top of the tower. 2v4 scenario now as bomb is right in the hands of Ty, and Ty finds one himself. Rihan, super weak, is going to be able to retreat back, and the 2v3 still will continue now. Ty and Gathelia not playing together here. Ning going to catch him on the... Oh, my God. Ning get bodied.
Well, we definitely just got a call out from Gathelia that we had the player rotating down, or at least I would have thought. Sickle taking shots. Can't find Ty, and that's going to be another round going over in favor of Omni.
doing a great job of bouncing back after that first round. A little devastating off the rip, but seemed to, gain their grip. And, I got to commend them, bro. They didn't back out when the lobbies didn't favor them as far as server. I think I was in Jim's chat earlier. Well, I know I was in Jim's chat, and I heard it, bro. They said they don't care. We want the smoke. We don't care if it's on EU or NA. We'll take them on in any lobby. Right now, they're doing a great job of bringing the energy here, even on the NA servers in this Search and Destroy matchup. Capo finds first blood and is very, very aggressive here. Jim gonna take down Sickle, the Finnick in hand, 100% on point, finds a second. And that's gonna be Ning and Zolf left all on their own now. The bomb's gonna be pushed up. Ty actually has one player left to deal with, that's Ning, and he's all the way over at this B site. Capo, 1v1, is gonna be taken down, but Ning, you got 40 seconds on the clock, and you don't even have a way to move because Denisio just scoped you from the top of the tower. 3-1 now! Omni's smoking that Devious pack continuously, even after that hardpoint game.
Dude, that hardpoint game was so good, though. It was so good, down to the wire. Ended up being, what, a 13-point game between the two teams? I think it was 250 to 237. Is that right?
It was 250 to 232.
232, okay. Well, we do have the 2-for-1 trade coming through. Denisio falls, but so do Code and Nang. Zolf able to get a refrag, takes down at Capo, but the bomb plant coming through. Really well-executed switch over to the B-bomb coming out of Omni. You can tell that most of Devious were unprepared for that rotation. Now you've got Sickle pushing up, who actually doesn't have a sniper in hand, does have the Type 25 out. And, man, Zolf might be rotating right into Gathelia here. Sure enough, that's going to be a free one. Sickle now pushing in. Obviously knows where at least the one player is. Rehan going to miss a shot there, gets taken down, and before I can even switch, Jim going to get the refrag onto Sickle, and the 4-1 lead does come through for Omni. So if you came in chat and were supporting Omni, it's looking pretty solid for you right now, and Devious. I know after all that issue talked, you're not going down 3-0, right?
Oh, man, I hope so, because
I hope so, he says.
I hope they don't, actually, is what I meant to say. I'm sorry, I got a little out of context there, but, right now, 2-for-1 trades coming in, make it 2-for-2, 3-for-2. Zolf comes through 3-for-3 now, so Denisio and Jim left in a 2v2. Bomb is down, and
Jim knows it.
I gotta say, Jim knows it. Jim also these guys not paying any respect to this Devious roster, dude. They are pushing in without any kind of worries, any kind of regrets. And I love the energy right now. They're gonna get the pinch in. The shots are gonna come running in. Jim gonna pick up his 10th, dude. Put down the sniper, picked up the Finnick. I am more worried for this Devious team than I ever was. Now, I gotta say, we made the chat and or we chatted about this a little bit on stream while we were casting EU, and we were like, bro, Omni smokes Devious and it's not even close. Right now, it's not even close. It's a 5-1 potential 2-0 lead, but Code and Sickle combined for 2 there, so a little bit of life here left for Devious. And I gotta say, I hope that they're able to buy us at least a game 4, even if it's on the backs of, having to play really, really cautious here in this Search and Destroy, because they're getting picked apart and they just really haven't had a round to regroup. This might be that round that they need to, kind of anchor in.
Well, they are on the offense now. We did obviously have that side switch come in, so that could definitely be a factor. Gathelia, 7 on the board, is taking some shots, and now you can see Denisio not having the best game right now. I mean, 1 kill on the board is not what we're used to seeing out of Denisio in Search. Let's pick up number 2 there. Good slide, but is going to fall to Ning on that head glitch. Gotta say, for the fact that that was a 2v5 for a hot second there, almost made the comeback happen. It was getting pretty close there towards the end, and I gotta point out something I do see in chat. Plim talking about a potentially Seminole Animus. Yo, if you guys want to see that, maybe we can get Ronan to set that one up, because that would be one heck of a series verdict.
I do believe we had that series already. It was on the Me-Seek Sunday Showdown a few weeks back. Granted, it was in a time frame that was just ridiculously late. It still 100% happened. Code How the hell did you even get up there, bro? Did catch one body, but it's gonna be instantly taken down. Sickle, good night, bro. The shots, turn it up, bro. Turn it up. You got a 1v2 now, and this is for your life, because if you lose this round, game's over with. Shots gonna rain it in. Look at it. Jim and Ty both taking shots. 6-2 win, and it wasn't even close. The search and destroy got out of hand real quick. 4 rounds in a row for the side of Omnius, and they really never looked back. 1 round, you know, kind of a flake, I guess you would say. Maybe, was that 5 rounds in a row that they took? They took 5 rounds in a row, hiccuped 1 round. Yeah. And here we are in a 6-2 scenario.
Correct,
so,
correct.
Jesus, man. Devious, where are you guys? You know, even if they lose, I'm still going to remain devious. Stay devious to the day I die. It's like a blood in, blood out kind of thing, from what I heard from Beetle. So,
it's like being in a gang, bro. There's only one way out.
Yeah.
Well, not a whole lot to talk about that one. Wasn't even close. The couple rounds that Devious did win did end up being close rounds, but that was about it. And you know, coming through here at the end, Jim with 10 on the board, Ty coming through with 9, Gethilia with 8, Kappa with 5, and Denicia with 3. You look over at the opposition, and you do have a trifecta of 7s here, Zulf, Ning, and Sickle, but clearly just not 777 lucky. Code comes through with 4, and Rihan, better than all these snipers, comes through with 1 kill. Gotta say, a little disappointed, and again, pretty certain that was NA ping, because we popped open Jim's stream, and looked like EU is playing on 60-70 ping, so big game for Omni. Omni are reinforcing what we said, where me and Verdict said we don't think the servers matter, and that Omni probably smokes Devious one way or another, and sure enough, it is looking to be the case. Now, can Devious pull together a domination and at least extend us to a game 4, or is Omni going to walk away with the 3-0? What's that?
I mean, if they do get 3-0, do we still play the 5 games out, or is that is? Are we just calling it a night? Because I came in.
Listen, I'm down. Games, I'm down for 5. I'm down for all 5. If the teams are good, I'm here for the whole thing. We can see if NA gets 5-0 swept. I'm down.
All right, you know, you heard it here. I think I was taking I think every time I look at Jim's stream, I always say I think I 100% saw him building a Shik'em class to play with.
No shot.
Sure
no shot.
I don't know if he's gonna stick to it, but I called him in 4K. I rotated over to his point of view just to see what they had cooking up, and sure enough, he was you know, putting together a Shik'em class. So we're gonna be flipping sides, Robot. Make sure you keep up with that, as we're going to be jumping into a Game 3 domination on Raid. First team to 200 or the highest points before the time expires will be the winner of this 3rd game. And if it's Omni, they are 100% the champions of this qualifier showdown. That's what I like to call it. It's NA and EU's
exhibition
first
match.
place qualifier. Yeah, it's an exhibition match, but this is a qualifier showdown, my guy. These are 2 qualifier champion teams, and they are showing us what they have. And right now, Omni, you know, at no surprise, are just bringing the smoke, and they are not letting their foot off the gas pedal. So I got to say, I'm digging the energy here from Omni. Devious. I mean, you started off a little deviously, but right now, you looking like it might be a 3-0 here.
Yeah, it is looking that way. Hopefully Devious will come through and pull together a game 3 here. I don't want it to be over. You know, I'd like to see that game 5 happen. At this point, I'm hoping even a game 3 happens, or game 4 happens rather. I'm not sure on the ping yet. We'll maybe pop open and
Jim's
see what Jim's got.
79 ping right now.
Bro, let's see it. Yeah. Devious, this is all you. You've got.
This is all you.
Yeah, you've got the major advantage. You've got to pull this one together. You know, as a matter of fact, let's see if Jim has that Shik'em class out. He does. The disrespect.
Does he really? Oh,
the disrespect.
We'll see how long it lasts now, because I just saw him got taken out. But no fear, no worries. You know, Devious, they don't care, bro. They'll take whatever they can get. If you're gonna give them some kills on the backs of using that Shickham, you know, they need a game. So here we are. Cathilia rocking the DRH right now, and you know,
Bro, we don't have a
choices.
single type. We don't have a single type on the side of EU.
Oh boy, they might be giving
The disrespect.
Devious,
Oh my
yeah.
goodness.
I wonder how long they stick to it. Do they keep it for the first half and 100% buckle down for the second? Or, I mean, what's the case? I see some respawn sniping here. Denisio rocking. What the hell is that scope? Is that a stock? Okay, that's a regular scope. It just looks so damn big on the screen.
Yeah,
Okay, Jim does have a type now.
Does he? Did he pick it up or does he
Yeah.
have a type? Yeah, he's got a type. Okay.
He's got a type. Yeah, April Fools. It's January.
Yeah, yeah. We'll see. Obviously, the Chickham just wasn't gonna happen, but Sickle does get taken down by Ty. We still have the AB in favor of the side of Devious. Now, I will say that at least in the Omniscient kind of side of the camp, oh, Denisio, that was a nasty shot. We do have the A side start in the second half for Omni. That does tend to be a little bit of the favored side, so we'll have to see. Jim pushing on up, going to take down Zulf. We've had no B progress yet for the side of Omni Rehan. Pretty solid slide there, takes down Jim, but Denisio's there for the immediate refrag. Gathelia on B gets about, I don't know, maybe an 8th cap and gets taken down almost immediately. You can see Code is now pushed up. Capo finds a literal frag. Sickle, however, comes through with the retake, finding 2 in the board for himself. Gathelia doesn't hear Sickle rotating up next to him and gets taken down, but is looking like we've got a lot more types out for the side of Omni now. Ty opting to pull the type out. Denisio with the type out. Capo, Jim, and Gathelia, the only one not rocking the type. Still using that DRH, and dude, you've got 2 kills on the board. Maybe it's time to put the DRH down.
Well, a little bit of ring control here. Finally, some kills coming through, but you know, the streaks that were earned off of you know, some lack of meta choices. I'm not saying, hey, that wasn't the move, but right now, you're looking at a potential you know, blowout here in the first half. And you know, what comes along with those off meta choices are the score streaks that go along with it. So some big frags coming through. Gathelia able to play his life. He's still got one on the right side of him. Is going to be taken down. Capo popping out is going to be taken down too. So the A attempt push is going to be shut down. And, you know, first half is going to go in favor for the first time today to Devious. Devious finally taking a little bit of a lead. Looking a little better. You know, playing a little bit better. We'll see if they can continue that same energy in the second half, Dave.
Well, like I said, we are going to have the A-side start for the side of Devious, but if we're looking at the score right now, man, I mean, we're not triple cap territory or anything, but definitely going to be starting off in an uncomfortable position for the side of Omni going into the second half. They're down 46 points, so definitely a big factor. But again, this A-side start, if we're able to get it, you're not limited to 100 points in the second half, but you have to keep in mind the 5-minute timer. You've got to get the A, you've got to get the B, and you almost, with the position that you're in, have to hold it for the entire game.
Yep. Now, you know, they're going to have to dig themselves out of that hole. Gathelia still rocking the DRH. Wasn't very successful with it earlier. Zolf just finds a massive 3-piece. It looked like you the other day on Warzone when you got those clowns who were inside of the
oh, the crane.
Yeah, the crane, and you just pop the you know, the what is that called,
the combat bow.
Sparrow? Yeah, the combat bow. It's like a Sparrow but from Warzone, and sure enough, you got a 3-piece. It was clippable, and that was probably clippable for Zol. So I'm not saying that Omni are clowns. Obviously they are wearing Devious like clown shoes right now. They got a 2-0 lead. They, you know, have an advantage here in this domination, and that's about all they can say at the moment.
Yeah, I mean, definitely been a good game for the side of Devious so far, but fortunately for Omni, they found an A and a B cap early on. They do stop that B progress that was coming through by Devious, so the gap is starting to close up a little bit. They're not quite down as much. Obviously, they've still got a ways to go. Ty gonna find one before getting taken down. Ning gonna pick that one up. Rihan also making that rotation up. Top frag for the lobby currently is Code with 19 on the board, but Denisio struggled a bit earlier. leading the team right now, 18 for him. We do have Zolf down in single digits with 8, and we have Ty and Jim both at single digits with 8 and 6. So definitely got to see a little bit more life spring here for Omni. Ty does find one with the grab vortex there, was looking for another, but apparently didn't reload his type earlier, had like 7 bullets and wasn't able to find the kill with it.
Targets in sight.
Oh, but now a lot of ring control here for Devious. The Bravo push is going to come through. One player on, one player Zolf. That's going to be the massive gunfight that was necessary, but will he be able to extend his life? No.
Oh, Ty.
Ty might be on a slow start, but finishing fast here. They get the recoup. Jim actually going to be the only one left alive there. Is going to be taken down. A little bit of support through middle. Sickle comes through, wins the pistol gunfight, and Sickle trying to get back on the side. Doesn't have a lot of support, though, so a little reluctant. Is going to jump on. Does have one player back with him. The B-cap does come through, and this might be Devious able to extend us to that Game 4 scenario.
Definitely possible. You're running out of time on the board for the side of Omni. That's the biggest thing to consider here. I don't necessarily think we're in a position that, you know, they're not able to get B back, but with 23 points to go, 2 minutes on the clock, there's just enough time for them to recoup those points. We actually have a C push coming out of Gathelia, and I don't know who the other player with him was. They died a little bit too quick. But Coding finds 2. Ning now on A. Gonna find 1, but can't pull it together. Ty gonna start clearing off that site. And I think Devious have done it with a minute 40 on the clock and a 30-point advantage. I think we're basically at triple cap right now. And man, Devious just filled up the feed there over by Laundry.
Yeah, they're shutting things down. This is kind of what you expect when you have, you know, not so competitive of a first half there. Omni choosing the off meta, and was I a fan of it? I don't really care. I kind of just want to see more than 3 games, and you know, if that's the choice that we're seeing right here, I 100% will agree with it. So Jim is going to be finding some life here with this death machine. Finds a nice little 2-piece here, waiting for the push out. Got multiples pushing on his location. They're going to be shut down. The C site again going to be shut down, and that is it. Devious have secured themselves a Game 4 scenario. Hey, I'll rock all 5 Shikums as long as we get to see more than 3 games tonight, and sure enough, we got it right here.
Well, Devious, got to give you guys credit for at least not going down without a fight. You push us to that Game 4, even with the B cap coming in. It just does not matter. Even if the triple cap came through, Zolf finds another double with the Sparrow. Takes himself down, but even if a triple cap came through here, there's not enough time on the board for them to regain the 42 points they are in the hole. So I'm excited. We're getting to see a Game 4. If Devious can pull together one more, maybe we see a Game 5. And I don't know. Maybe they take this momentum and the reverse sweep happens.
We'll see.
High hopes,
think,
but
high hopes, yeah. But I see a little bit of off-stream, you know, bets, a little bit of baiting going on. Beetle goes, $100 if you top frag with a Shikum. And Jim's like, no attachments? Bet, I got you. And sure enough, this is the byproduct of that baiting. So I got to say, stay Devious. That was one hell of a Devious matchup there for them to take. Was it maybe gifted to him by Omni? Did Omni maybe want to see a Game 4 too?
I think so. I think Omni wasn't done, man. That's about how it feels right now. Again, you spot into the game. You've got a DRH. You've got an AS Val. We had a Chicom, an Arctic 50, and oh god, what was Capo using at the beginning? I don't even remember now.
DRH.
No, the AMAX.
Oh,
he had the AMAX.
Yeah.
Yep. So big game coming through for Devious. Top frag for the lobby was Code coming through with 28 on the board. Sickall with 24. Rehan 21. Ning 21. Zolf coming through with 17. Meanwhile, top frag for Omni was down at 23, and it fell off hard from there. Kappa with 17, Gathelia with 15, and then Jim and Ty coming through with 14 apiece. But again, we are locked into that Game 4. I do think I'll probably throw the the best of 5 screen up again for just a split second. It is going to be that Hackney Yard hardpoint, but I've seen the viewership grow throughout the series. We started off at around 50, and we're up over 100 now. So thank you guys all for being here. I know some of you guys are late, so maybe you missed that that map pick screen, and this will give you guys a second to kind of see where we came from. We started off with the Standoff hardpoint. That was an incredible game. It actually came down to a 250 to, I believe, 232 for Omni won that one. You bumped into the firing range, search and destroy. Dude, that one was all Omni all the way. They ended up winning 6-2. And then obviously, if you guys were here, you caught that raid. And Devious didn't let up the pressure and come through with that victory. And that pushes us into our game for Hackney Yard on hardpoint. We did have a hardpoint ban. Hardpoint firing range ban for Omni, and a hardpoint Crossfire ban for Devious. But these two teams, bro, we're ready to go, and we are already into the action.
Yeah, but I'm taking a look at it. Jim, again, with 70 ping. NA hosts the entire game.
Entire series.
2, 3. Yeah, entire series. So, massive front here for the side of Devious. They need to bunker down and play some objective, and right now they're getting a lot of frags to go along with it. So we all know P1's a toss-up. You know, battle for this P2 is going to ensue. Code finds one on the transition, and you know, I'm starting to see a little bit more life in this Devious roster.
Well, with dang near a half-second ping advantage, you would hope so, right? So we'll see. But
I'm talking about, like, you know, we heard Devious talking crap in the qualifiers chat. I heard Jim talking crap on stream. He doesn't care what side of the pond the ping is on. It doesn't favor them. He doesn't care. And right now, Devious will take that advantage. So it is 1:30 in the morning Central European time. They are not looking back, and I'm kind of digging it so far.
yeah, absolutely. And Devious comes through, does get the laser there. Why is my hotkey not working? All right, all right. Might have to refresh our hotkey app that we have running, but a couple big kills do come through as we do have a P2 locked down heavily by the side of Devious, and you know, this is an opportunity for them to essentially get a full hill hold here. You can see Gathelia is starting to push up. Only been able to find one. Gets taken down by Rehan from the side. And I think at this point, if you're Omni, there's less than 30 seconds on the clock. And the next hill is on the opposite side. It might be time to just go ahead and bite the bullet on that one. And sure enough, you can see a couple of the players are starting to. Capo pushing up, looking to just maybe deny some hill time, catch anybody on the rotation, but doesn't matter. Hunter Killer out of Sickle comes through and picks him off. And now you can see that full-on rotation starting to come through. Capo up top of the window in the office building was looking for maybe a pick on a late rotation. Ends up finding Sickle mid. Pred does get burned and wasted by Rehan, though.
Yeah, I was just taking a look at it. That was a questionable call there, but he does have all his streaks. And going to go ahead and start to utilize them now. As you can see, the lightning strike going to come into play. He is going to find 1, 2, not a third, though. Jim's still holding on by a thread. Is going to be finally taken down. And, you know, some much-needed hill time here for Omni, going to go back in favor of nobody at the moment, but whoever gets there first, that's going to be Ty. Devious holding down back yellow is going to be able to find his shots, but he's going to be quickly traded. Spawn sites are going to be flipped, and you can see it. This might be the advantage that Devious needs to get the break here in this P4 site. It's going to be in about 20 seconds. So P3, not necessarily a money hill, but you definitely want to be playing these back spawns for that P5 rotation, and it just so happens that P5 is right next to P4, so... we would love to do a listen-in, but they are not in VCs, by the way.
Yeah. We don't have availability for listening today, guys. Sorry about that. Jim with a big rotation from behind does find 3. Can't quite get back into the corner, and that's going to be a break coming through by the side of Devious. Gathelia now pushing in, going to find 1, finds 2, and number 3 as well to clean out the point. Now some well-needed time coming through by the side of Omni here. You have the Annihilator pulled by Gathelia. He takes a couple shots, but is going to survive. A grenade comes through, at least a flash. And his Annihilator is half burned at this point.
Oh,
Gets
that's
taken
tough.
down. Yeah, Sickle coming through with a strong kill there. Now we've got some contest on the hill. Jim rotating in, gonna find one onto Ning. Ty finds 3 on the hill. Yo, did Ty get any streaks off that? He got a hunter killer. Okay. Not great, but they're set up for P5.
Yeah, they're set up for P5. They're gonna have the early advantage, and you know this is where that money hill comes into play. This is one of the ones that are a little more difficult to break. Not as hard as that P2 site, obviously, but certainly a hill where Omni can put their foot on the hill and find themselves a little bit of a redeemer now as they've closed the gap down to about 45 points now. Much needed time here. The break is going to be shut down so far. 3 players still alive,
Denisio.
2 players now. Denisio just ridiculous with the shots. Finds his 17th there. He's 17-10, bro. Might have slow started the night, but is slowly shaking this Devious roster up all by himself.
What is this spawn for Capo? He ends up getting the kill on Sickle. Bro, that was a Vanguard spawn if I've ever seen it. Literally spawned like in the sights of another player, but does pick up 1 before he drops. Pred Missile does come in for Jim, picks up 1. Now only 15 seconds left on this hill, but that is more than enough for Omni to take the lead here. The tie up is there, and the last remaining bit of time is coming through. Denisio gonna take down 1, does get in a pretty big power position here. Gets taken down by Zulf though. Good rotation, Zulf.
Yep, P1 opening up here about 2 seconds, and we can see at a 9-point lead in favor of Omni. They need one more game to shut us out in a 3-1 fashion, but Devious starting the game off on the right foot. Right now, they're going to get the right points here on this P1 objective. It's about 15 seconds in, and the bad thing is P2 spawn sites, although they're not down and packed just yet, are going to be favoring the side of Omni. And, you know, the break going to be shut down. The nade almost takes down 1. Ty finds 1. Ty is going to be shut down. Zulf put in some demon work right here. Does, oh my God, does get taken out as soon as he pulls out his Sparrow, though. So that's tough.
It does look like we get the hill take by the side of Omni here, but Devious are set up for next, and they had a big hold on P2 last time around, and they might be looking to hold it through again. Gathelia dropping down, looking for this kill on Ning. Is going to find it, but Ning probably going to get some favorable respawns here. Sure enough, does. And the cluster strike coming through is going to be big for the side of Devious. That's going to cut off that whole half of the map for a rotation for you know, the better part of 10 seconds. So really, really solid and well-placed streak there. Capo comes through, does find 1. He's got a War Machine. Is he going to pull it out here? Sure enough, going to pull it, finds 1 onto Ning. Gets about half damage onto Sickle as well. Finds Sickle the 3 and the feed. Big War Machine use by Capo there. They're pushing on in, but Cody gonna come through, does find Denisio. Capo gets taken down by Jim, but Ning here for the refrag. 20 on the board for Ning.
20 on the board for Ning, man, came through. He was probably one of the ones that were more reasonable in chat when we were talking about it later on after the night that they said they could take on any of the EU qualifier teams. Ning came in and was like, man, I didn't know Omni was here. And sure enough, you know, Omni take a 3-0. They don't lose a single map in qualifiers, chat. I don't know if you guys missed that or not, but if you did, it is 100% crucial information to know, because that team literally stacked to the brim, from the brim up. It's just a ridiculous talent on this Omni squad, and might have bitten off more they could chew. The cluster strike's going to come through, and now we're going to see some great usage of score streaks from the side of Omni. However, look at it. There's only 1 player there. He's going to get taken down. Zulf going to get called on the transition. Not a lot of value from the cluster, but does hold off the push in. The point is still going to be held by Omni. They are looking to regain a little bit of momentum after that P2 upset on the reset now. P3 about 35 seconds left on the hill. Finally, some more time here for Omni, and you know, as long as they can nickel and dime it here and there, I don't see them dropping too much off of this point. Zolf going to be pushing in, is going to be taken down, and multiples all over the point. There's nobody there from the side of Omni, and Devious are going to be able to preoccupy it for the time being, extending their lead, potentially securing us a Game 5 scenario day. 36 seconds separate us from a Game 5. Do you think Devious can close us out here?
It's definitely quite possible, and I do want to remind everybody in chat that all of these games have been played on NA ping, and the games are actually turning out to be quite good. So, you know, huge shout out to the guys over at Omni for, you know, the no ping, no problem attitude. They've made it a bit more exciting than I think it probably could have been. So, definitely a lot of potential still for Omni to make the comeback happen. Devious gonna find 2 there. Does take himself down on that shot on Ning, but is gonna be enough to secure some extra time for Devious here. They're having a big P4 hold, and they had a big P5 last time. Ty comes through, finds 3 on the board. He's gonna get a Hunter Killer from the next objective tick. There it is. Hunter Killer out. I think it hit the wall, which is a little bit unfortunate for him, but, you know, it was kind of a weird area to chuck it. Does find Rehan as well. Just a little bit of score away from a Pred here, but it looks like Devious have gone ahead and they've got themselves set up for next. Either team could win here on the point. 2-point lead for the side of Devious. Can they make the break? A Pred coming through from Ty. Gonna find 1. Jim finds 1 on Zolf as well.
And you can see it, Rehan and Zolf both spawn on the backside of that P4 green building, and now operators are coming out to play. The break is coming through. It's inevitable, but it's going to be shut down. Devious holding down the fort. All they need is 15 seconds. Lightning strikes are going to come in. Ty going to find 1, but Zolf doing God's work right now, controlling the perimeter site. 6 seconds separate us from that Game 5 scenario, and I think we might as well get ready for it because it is coming through. 250 to 223 win. Devious still on that stay Devious hype train. They went 2 in a row. We're going to a Game 5 day. And guys, girls, ladies, gentlemen, a hell of a series. This has been a banger for sure. I don't know what else I could have done better on a Saturday night.
Yeah, definitely turning out to be pretty spicy. And, you know, again, thank you guys all for showing up. We knew this would bring some attention for sure. After all the crap Devious talked, we knew you'd have EU people in the chat. We knew we'd have NA people in the chat here to support them. It has been one heck of a night. Coming through for the side of Devious, Rehan does come through with the top frag, 31 on the board. Zolf with 29, Code and Ning coming through with 28 apiece. And Sickle rounding it out with 24. Look over at the opposition. Fairly similar numbers for several of the players. Jim tying up Rehan with 31. Devious tying up Zolf with 29. Ty just a little bit behind Code at 26. Did fall off a little bit from there, however. Capo with 22 and Gathelia coming through with 21. And again, these have been some incredibly phenomenal games, and I'm excited to get to see that Game 5 happen. It'll be interesting to see if Omni lean a little bit more towards actually getting the ping this time. You know, they might play for the dub, but we will definitely have to see. I think it's a coin flip for the server on the last game anyway, but they did win. Dude, they won the last search 6-2.
Yeah, they did. And I mean, granted, that was on a firing range. Search and Destroy, we're getting geared up for something a little different. A Crossfire map. This is going to be where, you know, I'm going to be looking at Rehan in particular, man. You know, you only dropped 1 in the Search and Destroy earlier. You had the ping advantage. You lost 6-2. How are you going to drop a breadstick and you're literally hosting the lobby for NA servers, right? That can't happen again. If you want to win this series, it's got to be on the backs of a tremendous sniping effort. And I know Sickle can do it, but you came in the chat and you were the one that said you could outsnipe everyone, not Sickle. Sickle picking up the slack. Are you going to be able to produce more than that breadstick from Olive Garden, or are you going to be sitting right back down at that table all by yourself because everybody else contributed to that last game? This time, it's on you, my man.
I couldn't have said it much better myself, and we are going to get geared up for that Crossfire Search and Destroy for our Game 5. And Omni, you came out big with the 2-game lead. You won the Search and Destroy 6-2. Can you close things out here in Game 5, or are Devious going to pull off the reverse sweep? And again, I think you couldn't have mentioned it better. Rehan's the one that came in and said, I could snipe better than all these snipers. And that was in a match that, you consider Lucky and Dark Wizard Tilt were in as well. And then, you mentioned dropping that breadstick in the last game. So maybe if he's able to pick up a couple more kills, the reverse sweep can happen. But big shout out to both these teams for showing up, and a really big shout out to Omni for not caring so much about the ping. It kept our night moving smoothly. We didn't, even though they didn't have ping for the matches that they were supposed to, they continued to just come through and play to the best of their ability and have really close games as a result. So I'm glad we're getting to see this Game 5 here, and we should be getting ready to start it up just about any second now. It does look like we're just waiting on Rehan to ready up. Maybe making some adjustments to the sniper class. See if he can do a little bit better.
Look, I've already read it in chat. Somebody already said not the casters clowning Devious. We're not clowning Devious. I was clowning Rehan because Rehan came and clowned in chat and said he would outsnipe everyone in this lobby. And I haven't seen it, okay? I don't think I'm going to see it. If I do see it, I will correct myself. But right now, when you drop 1 in a Search and Destroy on firing range, just like Sniper's Paradise, by the way. This is like where I've captured 90% of my sniping or Search and Destroy clips from snipers on that map alone. I should have seen a little bit more of a presence from the side of from Rehan. It just wasn't there. So when you drop 1 kill in a game that you get destroyed 6-2, yeah, I'm gonna call you out, and it's 100% necessary. I'm not dogging Rehan, just because I want to dog Rehan. There's always a reason behind what I say.
Yeah, we are just still waiting on Rehan to get readied up, guys, and we'll get you into the action as soon as we can. But yeah, I mean, Verdict's absolutely right. We're Devious fans. We like these guys, even though they have a tendency to
habitually break rules.
Yeah, not just put a toe across the line. It's more of a full leap across the line pretty regularly. They're pretty chill. They're pretty chill. So, we have Stay Devious in our bios, right? Like we're not against Devious here. We're here for the good games. Does look like we have Rehan readied up, so we should be getting ready to get in. Sure enough, Capo unreadies for a split second there, but we're loading on in to Game 5. I'm unsure on what the
server scenario is going to be.
Server scenario was. Yeah, again, we were supposed to coin flip for the last one. I haven't seen it from Ronan yet, but I'm going to be honest again. Jim said he doesn't care.
75 for Jim right now. I'm taking a look at his. He's
got looking like
ping.
NA once again. So
yeah, well, hey, no ping, no problem. This team says, and I'm 100% with it. Rehan, okay, Rehan, I see you. First blood, Capo gets dropped. Putting on for the team right now. You've already matched how many kills you got in 8 rounds earlier.
Alrighty, well. Clearly the holdup was Rehan had to download some hacks here. But
from codmobile.exe.
Yeah. We'll see how this game goes. Rehan does open up with a big first blood, but Zolf might be looking for one on Ty to die here. Certainly Zolf heard that slide and knows a player's here. Peeking around the corner, Ty's gonna pick that one up. He was ready for it.
Not only that, but you got Ning dropping too. It's a 3v4 scenario. The good thing for Devious is they're starting the first half of this Search and Destroy on the sides of the map. And right now, Sickle, and a 1v1 shot's going to come through. Rehan finds the refrag. Rehan finds a bullet in his head, but I got to say, he's put up 3 kills this game alone so far.
300% more kills than he had in the last
300% more than he had in the first time around.
Really, really solid round for Rehan there, but team just wasn't quite able to pull the mix together. Gotta say, Jim popped off that round too. Found a couple snipes that I don't want to say he didn't deserve them, but he maybe did deserve to die with the positioning there. Zolf mega aggressive push down.
Oh my god,
Jim.
Point blank, bro. Point blank.
And
No
and that's
bomb
kind of what I'm saying, right? Like obviously Jim deserved the kill. It was a nice quick scope there, but my goodness, if you're gonna push up that aggressive, Zolf, you gotta be finding the kills for your team. Code now rotating up. He found the wrong end of the Jim stick last time, but it's gonna find the right end this time. Does get one on the board for himself. I don't know if he heard Ty head up top, but probably getting that call out from his team now. Capo gonna find Rehan. Ty does drop. Code with the rotation up top is confused on what on earth is going on and might rotate right behind Ty here. Is looking for the kill, gonna find it, and that's gonna be a round going over to the side of Devious. Plenty of time to get the defuse here. Sickles controller did not die, and we're all tied up 1-1.
Are you trying to say Sickle uses controller?
No.
I'm obviously capping. That does not matter. What he's referring to is Search and Destroy tournament that he played, 10 years ago. His controller died, and he didn't want the same thing to happen to Sickle. Well, guess what? We're all mobile. They don't need controllers. They are cracked without them. And you ain't got to worry about controllers dying here. Ning actually got to have to worry about round in this quarter because Capo playing hell of aggressive. Gets the advantage, but Cody picks up the first 2 frags and shuts down Bus Station. It's a 3v5 off the ripping with one player, Capo, who is in literally no man's land by himself in this middle building. Could be a big risk, big reward kind of situation, but right now he is biting the bullets from Code across the street.
Yeah, Zolf gonna come through, finishes that one off. Good communication coming out of Devious there. It's now Jim and Denisio left alone in a 2v4. Not a great position to be in, especially since Jim's about to rotate right into certain death, right? Oh, you gotta hit that one. Yo, if Zolf would have got turned on there, I would have freaking lost it, dude.
Now we're in a damn near impossible situation. Code actually gonna put the bullets in. That is going to be 2 rounds in a row for the guys over at Devious. They are remaining to stay on top here, and this is about as many rounds as they got last Search and Destroy, and we're actually seeing reverse of what happened last time around. We saw first round go to Devious, and then 5 in a row go in favor of Omni. Right now, it's only 1 in favor of Omni, and the advantage is clearly in the hands of the players of Devious. They have taken 2 in a row. Can they make it 3? Sickle lives right there, but the second shot around, Denisio catches him on the rotation over to the head glitch. Is going to be taking him down. Bomb is going to go down with it. As you can see, Rehan looking for the shots through this deli site. Doesn't get the wall bangs to happen. Almost hit 1 there, and now 40 seconds on the clock here. Can Devious make it a Devious lick for 3 in a row?
Well, Denisio gonna find one onto Ning. Code is pushed up onto the bomb. Almost gets the turn, but Capo, too good, takes him down. Rehan botches the nade there, a little bit unfortunate for him. Zolf making the rotation from behind. Is gonna find one onto Capo, or onto Gathelia. Rehan does find the one onto Capo. It's now a 2 versus 2, but Ty guarding that bomb site is going to take him down. The refrag comes through as Zolf takes down Ty, but Denisio able to clean it up, and that's going to be the 2-2 tie as we go into the last round of the Omni offense.
All right, this is what should have been earlier. This should have been a close Search and Destroy game on that firing range. Now we're getting it a second time around. It is on a Crossfire map, and it has been a bloodbath. Blood has been spilled every round back and forth. So far, it's 2-2. Who's going to have the advantage rolling into the side flip? 1-for-1 trade's going to come through. Code gets taken down early. He has been a massive presence in this Search and Destroy. He's racked up 6 kills, but Ning's still alive and Sickle. Sickle finding one for himself there, and Ty able to pick up the bomb, but doesn't have much of a push towards this bus station B site. Is looking to clear all angles. You can see it a little bit less of an aggressive approach here from Devious. It looks like they're taking it a little bit more seriously, and this is kind of what we talk about on a regular basis when we're looking at Devious play. We want to see how they step up and face adversity, and right now Zolf actually might be getting a little bit of a nade shot, but Rehan able to hit the shots. Mans has got 5 on the board. Denisio drops Capo in a 1v4. Finds 1. Looks through the corner. Zolf actually going to take him down. The body shots, he says, I'm better than that. Zolf, that was a perfect time for you to go ahead and get some body shots. What happened, my guy?
Well, looks like they're just honestly trying to win at this point. And you know, that's kind of the right attitude to have. So we'll at least as close as the games have been, right? They don't want to jinx themselves at this point. And the 3-2 lead is in favor of Devious as we have switched sides. It's now Devious on the offense. Do have an aggressive push up from Ty here, and an even more aggressive push up from Capo. Gonna get a free kill. Jim does find Ning as well. Oh, Capo, you definitely heard that footstep, right?
Oh, yeah. Capo gets taken down. Ty gets a free one on Code, and it's a 4-2 now. Bomb is down. And there's only 2 players left to deal with on Devious. Sickle looking for the jump shots. Catches wind of one going right through that bus station hallway. That's Ty. He's looking for the frag there. Is not going to get any more information than that, other than the fact that he's right there in that little rugs building. Bomb is directly down on the bomb site over at B, and Zolf and Sickle looking to find a frag first before they make that, you know, inevitable push over. So we've got about a minute left on the clock now as we can see the push coming through in. It looks like this quarter building's where they're going to just hang low for a second now. Shots from Zolf. Catches Denisio. He's one. Does not get the kill over. Cathelia gets a free kill for himself.
Yep, and this is looking like we're going to be all tied up once again. Sickle not having the game he was maybe hoping for. Only 2 kills on the board, and with 30 seconds to go, he's either got to find 4 kills or a plant and a defend, but doesn't matter. Jim's here for the rotation, takes him down, and we're all tied up once again. Verdict, are we going to see a Game 5 round 11 with the way this game has been going?
Man, with the way that it's going, it's a possibility.
Destroy the objective.
I don't know, man. This has been a back and forth affair, bro. I can't clearly see who I think has the advantage. And even with the scoreboard being tied up, I would say there's a little bit here and there, but right now it's just been mistake for one round, mistake for the second round, flip-flopping back and forth from teams. And, you know, who's able to capitalize early is, you know, who's seemed to fare the best. And
yeah, right now, that's a free kill for Capo. Yeah. Zolf's gun sticking through the wall. Yikes, man.
Oh, he's going to get pushed there. Oh, my God, Rihan. Steals the kill? Or is that Code who had the...
Bomb has been planted.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah. Cathelia going to find Ning. Does pick up the sniper to go along with it. Rihan gets the refrag. Jim's dropped. The push up. Ty. 100% called out right there. Only one person on the bomb site to hold the push, and that's Sickle. All he's got to do is find Ty right here, and then they might be smooth sailing.
Code finding 2 is huge. Cathelia does take down the refrag there, but Sickle looking for the shots. Hasn't quite gotten them to connect yet, but it doesn't matter. Running out of time. Rihan cleans up the kill from behind anyway. And once again, Devious find themselves a 1-round lead.
You know, this game is too close for call right now. We're sitting 4-3. Devious have the advantage. 8-4 for Rihan, 8-5 for Code. On the flip side of things, you got one player who's, you know, even closer than that's Capo, and right now he just got taken down, so that is a tough way to start the round. Rihan finding the shots through the deli site.
Oh, Zolf making a big rotation from behind.
Ty is
Jim! Ty's one shot. Jim saves his life, finds 2 in the mix. Code does get a refrag, making it a 2 for 2 overall. You see Code is definitely looking for Cathelia here. I think they might have heard each other, but Code going to find the better of that trade. 10 on the board for him. First player to double digits. Now it's a 3-2 advantage for the side of Devious. Code might be getting ready to rotate into Ty here.
Oh, that's tough. Jim going to be left all on his own, but you can see it. Sickle has had his eyes on this site for the longest. Code does get the call out. Code gets the kill. And we're on match point. Devious on the backs of a 2-0 deficit or on match point. Can they take down the Titans of this Omnia squad?
The enemy has the bomb.
It's only, this is going to be the round to find out now. If you get this round, you are it.
We will see. Match point, as you mentioned, for the side of Devious. Gathelia definitely caught Zolf making that rotation, but slides into Ning. I wonder if he knows there's the other one there. He sure enough does. Gets the reload off. So far, it's been a 1-for-1 trade. Code going to come through, finds that kill. Does take the advantage. You can now see we have Ty rotating over, was looking for some shots, couldn't quite find him to connect.
Targets in sight.
Denisio gets the hit marker, is going to force the bomb carrier back. Zolf, one shot, man. If that would have been a little higher, he might have gotten the kill, but is going to force the hands. Ty playing a little bit of demon mode there. Shots are going to come raining back in. Can they get the finish here? No. Zolf going to be able to get this bomb plant down. A lot of resources going in to get this bomb carrier down. Isn't going to be able to get it done. Ty going to overextend. Code gets laced. And it's a 2v3, a rush, a push towards the time clock. 30 seconds on the clock. Oh, Denisio through the window. Now it's Rihan and Sickle left in a 2v2. Capo is right on the trail of Sickle. Is he going to be able to get the kill here? Oh, the bomb is going to be safe for now. It is going to be Denisio in a 1v1 after finding shots. Sickle is going to be able to push up, is going to be able to get the kill. Devious have taken out Omniscient 6-3 in the search and destroy on Crossfire.
Yeah, one hell of a series for both of these teams, and Devious are the ones that come out on top. Hopefully, listen. Hopefully Devious stays a bit humble here. They talked a lot of crap coming into this series.
Bro. No dice.
Listen, they won, but Omni gave them servers the entire night.
And they gave him that game 3 too.
And they did give him that game 3. So, Devious, you come away with the win. Congratulations on that. But if you're ever going to be humble, I think this is the one to do it in.
Nah, I don't see them being humble.
I don't see it happening either. I don't see it happening either. We have Capo in chat saying stay Devious.
Yeah. Well, I mean, hell, that was a Devious series, bro. That was... They won on EU ping. They didn't play on EU ping at all.
Yeah, there's
This
no
was all
way.
80 servers.
Yeah, Jim had 80 ping the whole night.
I mean, come on now. Let's be realistic about this matchup.
Yeah,
Game 3.
Go ahead.
There's going to be a contingency regardless of the outcome. But what I'm looking at, you're looking at EU playing later on in the night. You're looking at the fact that we had ping separations. EU never got the server. That is quite all right. They were okay with it.
We knew that was going to be a factor. We knew ping was going to be an issue. That's going to be anytime you have a cross-regional match.
Exactly.
I mean, we hear about it all the time in NA for LATAM and NA.
Exactly.
But Devious played well. Their rotations were solid. Their teamwork was solid throughout, specifically games. I would say 1, 3, and 5 were probably like their best flat-out rotation maps. And yeah, Devious come through with a strong victory here. Took all 5 games, but the reverse sweep does come through.
I gotta say, I'm here for the content, and bro, that was a hell of a series. Went to a game 5. We only saw 9 rounds come through. And I gotta say, I was very pleased with the outcome. We had a lot of viewership. We had a lot of back and forth. We had fun doing it. The goal was ultimately to come through and give these 2 qualifying champions of the qualifiers an opportunity to display their skill, and I felt like we got that accomplished. So hell of a night, hell of a series, and hell of a way to do it. So stay Devious, remain Omni on top. Hashtag them both. That was a hell of a series.
Yeah, it was a great series, and I'm glad we got to do it. So, thank you, Devious, for talking all that crap. But you came through and ended up being the qualifier champion of champions. Cross regional.
If Devious had 100 plus MS the entire time, or 3 games,
then we had China
you guys were all on McDonald's Wi-Fi. I'm sorry, there's no dice. I was looking at Jim's stream. Dude had 70 ping the entire time. All right.
Did this for NA, Ning. We appreciate it. We appreciate it.
It was a hell of a series. I'm glad you guys let us.
And congratulations.
And congratulations. Stay Devious, my guys.
All right, we're gonna gear up for a raid. Let's see who's live real quick. I doubt Jim is streaming much longer. I doubt Devious is Devious. I doubt Gathia is streaming much longer. I actually don't see any of Devious streaming. I'm a little
I don't
disappointed.
think Devious streams. Yeah. Does Rihan stream?
Rihan streams.
Okay. All right. Well, you know. Let's go. Rihan, are you not streaming?
Let's see who's live. You know, let's hit up Super. Let's hit up Super. How's that sound?
There we go. Yeah, that sounds great.
All right, we're gonna raid Super, guys. I was thinking Vague, but Vague has a ton of viewers already. So we're gonna go ahead, have a quick word from COD Mobile real quick, and we'll get you guys sent on over to Super. Make sure you guys show them some love, and we'll see you guys next time.